Hi, my name is Jamie Utt, and I'm a diversity and inclusion consultant who's been working with schools for more than 10 years to try to end the problem of bullying in our school communities. Today, I'm here to talk with you about a particular way to think about bullying in hopes that we can start to act a little bit more as whole communities, bringing together teachers, students, and parents to prevent bullying before it actually happens in our school communities.
My name is Justin Lewis, and I have two kids, and I'm a local firefighter.
Excellent. Well, again, Justin, thank you so much for sitting down with us. And I guess since we're talking about identity-based bullying, meaning that we're talking about the fact that bullying, which is a hot buzzword, like the president has created a commission on bullying, and it's stuff that is being discussed a lot, but so often it's treated as if it's just a general problem, right? That requires general solutions, when in fact it's usually much more specific than that. So I'm curious if you have any experiences that you'd like to share, or concerns or questions as you think about your own students as it relates to bullying.
Well, I have a son who's autistic, and the one thing that I have a concern about is as he gets older, with being bullied. A lot of autistic kids have to go through this, and one of the things I've noticed so far is, he just started a youth soccer league, and the other kids, how they react to him, not sure how to interact with them, and you can already tell that they start on oh, this kid's a weirdo, or you can just see it in their faces, and it just crushes my heart as a parent, because you can't control all the other kids,
Right.
so that's my biggest concern.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I would say the best two things that you can do to begin to address that concern, that worry, is one, start to really make sure that you have allies in other parents.
Sure.
Who can help to educate their kids about what it means to be autistic, and which maybe you already have those, maybe you don't, but the point being is like really asking of them, help us to train our young people to be empathetic, and to really listen, and to be inclusive, so starting to ask that of the other parents that you have, so that at least maybe a couple of other parents who are parents at soccer. Sure. And talking to them about talking to their kids to make sure of that. And then the other thing is, if any of your child's friends are a little bit more mature, or kind of get it, or with it a little bit more, maybe just talking to them and being like, we just want to make sure that Jack doesn't feel excluded at school, and so are there ways that you could let us know if there's bad things happening, or that you could do you feel comfortable talking to him and making him feel good, or talking to other kids if you think that they're being mean, that kind of thing, and finding allies that are young people and asking that of them, because so often they're willing to, but they don't necessarily feel, they need somebody to give them that push. Like, young people need that confidence booster of being like, wow, an adult is trusting me to do something that's really important by looking out for their kid as well. You know what I mean? And then in addition to that, also just having a conversation with your kid in whatever way that you think he'll best understand it, about, hey, people are going to sometimes be jerks about how we're different, right? Like, we're all different for different reasons.
Sure.
And sometimes people are going to be jerks about that, and we can't let that get you down. And so if that's happening, you can talk to us about it, and really engaging, because so often we treat our young people, and I'm not saying you do this, but I see this with teachers a lot, and with parents, we don't talk to our young people as if they are capable of having a mature conversation.
Sure.
When I've had some of the most amazing mature conversations with my 4-year-old niece that I've ever had. You know what I mean? And so really just trusting that you can engage with him, and trust him to talk to you about that stuff is key.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think we don't, as you said, we don't engage our kids enough, and trust that they actually can give us honest answers, and so I think that'll be a big help.